My upcoming videos are going to focus on an appropriate diet for rabbits. I'll be splitting the subject up into sections, with the first topic for discussion being hay. Rabbits are grazing animals and hindgut fermenters, which means they require the fibre content of hay to keep their digestion functioning at its peak. An adult rabbit's diet should consist of 80% hay. It's the most important thing to feed your bunny and should be freely available 24 hours a day. Hay is crucial for good health, and it's well worth researching and finding the most suitable type for your rabbit that you can. A rabbit should consume a ball of hay as big as themselves every day. The type, length and quality of hay is important, and getting the right variety for your rabbit will ensure they are getting the best benefit from their diet. Rabbits should always be fed hay and not straw, as straw lacks the nutrition that hay provides. Straw is fine for bedding, but should not be fed as a part of a rabbit's diet. You should purchase pet quality hay, and if it's not specified as small animal hay, it should be horse quality and not cow. And it should be free from dust, mould or black spots, all which can cause respiratory issues for your bunny, and should also be free from debris such as trash, twine and rocks. Rabbits need long cut hay, that is where the hay is in long strands rather than small pieces. This type of hay is best for their digestion, and the amount of chewing it takes to eat a long strand of hay helps to grind down their teeth, which are constantly growing. Unless your rabbit is under 6 months of age, pregnant or nursing kids, then it is best to avoid, or at least only occasionally feed, legume hays such as alfalfa, also known as lucerne, pea and clover types of hay. These types of hay are quite high in calcium, which can cause bladder stones or bladder sludge and kidney stones in rabbits. Timothy, meadow, grass or mountain grass hay are best varieties to choose. If you can get a combination of any of these mixed with oaten hay, then this is a good choice also. I'm currently feeding my bunnies a grass and oaten hay mix, and they are producing large, light-coloured pellets, very sawdusty in texture when crushed, and it's a great indication that their digestive system is functioning well and there's no risk of GI stasis. Now, it's most cost-effective and nutrient-loaded to buy local hay if you are able, otherwise you can purchase hay online. I buy my hay locally by the bale. If you do buy by the bale, you need to make sure you store the hay out of the weather so it doesn't go mouldy or catch fire, and ensure it's protected from wild animals such as rats and mice. And all hay, no matter how you buy it, should be stored away from direct sunlight, which can affect the nutrient content, and be kept dry. Remember that hay needs to breathe, so don't store it in airtight plastic bags or it will go mouldy. I use this wheelie bin, which does not have an airtight seal, to store my hay indoors. The remaining bulk of the hay is stored in our shed, raised off the ground and covered with a couple of picnic rugs. Our shed also has an extractor fan to remove excess moisture and heat from the air, and the shed is free from rats and mice. The greener in colour the hay is, the more nutritional value it has. So browner hay still provides plenty of fibre, but less nutrients. So it's best to provide a hay that has green stems through it, smells fresh and sweet, and is totally dry, as any dampness in the hay is going to lead to mould. However, variation of green, golden and brown colours throughout your hay are a suitable mix. If it's all very dark green, leafy and soft, it may contain too high a nutrient component and too little of a fibre component. Fibre being, as I mentioned earlier, crucial for hindgut fermenters like rabbits. It's best to position your rabbit's hay in or around their litter box, as rabbits like to chew and poo. You could use a hay rack, hay trough, hay bag, hay ball, hay bin. There are so many different varieties of hay dispensers, and it just depends on what suits your situation and your bunny's preference best. However, if you choose to just put the hay in the base of your rabbit's litter box, you may end up wasting more hay than if you had some sort of a dispenser, as the hay is likely to get soiled with urine and trampled on by your rabbit, and you'll need to dispose of it. If you choose something such as a hay bag, just be careful to make sure the hole isn't a size where your rabbit could get their head stuck. And if you are using something such as a hay trough, make sure your rabbit can't jump into it and injure themselves in doing so. Now, however you choose to offer this grassy goodness, the most important thing is that it be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, that's all for hay for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section, and a like and a subscribe will be greatly appreciated. My next video in this series will focus on water, the importance of it in a rabbit's diet, and discussion on water bottles, bowls, and what it can indicate if your rabbit is drinking excessively. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.